So now in this video we're going to look at voltages of series components. We have resistors there and we have LEDs. So LEDs are semiconductors. They build up a certain voltage across them, and that's about it. So we're going to start with a 5-volt power supply right here. The output is off right now. We'll zoom back. We're going to turn the multimeter to measure voltage, and this is an auto ranging meter, pretty simple. We leave the red probe there for everything but high current, and we have the voltage. So once I turn the output of the power supply on, the LEDs lit up. So it's only 5 volts right now. Not a lot of current is going through the LEDs. And we will take our voltage measurements, and not a lot of current is going because it is just 5 volts, and these are 1000 ohm resistors. So there you can see we got 5 volts across both of the components. Same with this one over here. So they're in parallel as far as the power supply is concerned. Now we're going to look at the red LED. So we expect it to drop about 2 volts. And there you can see it's pretty good. The rest of the voltage will be across the resistor right there. So they split up the voltage. And it's mostly based on the voltage drop of the LED. So the blue LED, we got about 3 volts across the LED, and then about 2.2, the rest of the voltage across the resistor. So there's actually about 2.2 milliamps of current going through the blue LED, closer to 3 for the red LED. Blue LEDs are just naturally brighter. So now I increase the power supply voltage to 12 volts right there, and you can see an estimate of the current that we got going through the LEDs. We'll zoom back, and so even though we increased the voltage, now we have 12 volts at the supply right there, we still only have about 2 volts approximately across the red LED. It's going to be slightly higher than it was before, but it holds relatively steadily. And so we got about 10 volts across the resistor. So we drop about 3 volts still with the blue LED. I kind of short-circuited there, but the resistor still in current. So 3 volts. So then that'll give us 9 volts now. Less voltage again across the 1 kilo ohm resistor. For each volt across it, we got 1 milliamp of current. So we got about 9 milliamps of current going through that one. Whereas we got about 10 going through that one. So series components, they split up the voltage. You got to keep that in mind and keep track of that. So hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out one of the other ones I'm posting on the screen. Click like, subscribe, the bell, all that. Donate to Patreon if you can. That helps out the most. But just watching videos helps out a ton. I appreciate that. Make sure you turn the meter off. I'll see ya in the next video.